Hello, my name is Glinda Smith, and I will be your examiner for IELTS speaking exam. What is your good name?
Hello, my name is Praveen Khanna and my friends call me by my surname Khanna. You may call me Praveen.
May see your passport.
Here it is.
Thanks. Where are you from?
I hail from a small town of state Punjab which lies in district Faridkot. The name of town is Kotkapura and it is historic city and was the kingdom of King Kapura. However, it is business hub of the district.
Are you a student or doing any work?
I have recently completed my graduation in field of commerce and my further plan is to pursue my post graduation from overseas university and that's why I'm here.
Further, I would like to ask you some questions about people you study or work with. Who do you spend most time studying with and why?
I like to spend ample time with my friend Pankaj. He is better at studies than me, so it helps me a lot and he gives me company.
What kinds of things do you study with other people and why?
Being student, I study my subjects related things with others. For this, I choose topics according to the interest of person like finance, marketing, share market or IPO, etc.
Are there times when you study by yourself?
Yes, many times my friend is not free, so sometimes we do not want to study same topic, so I have to study alone.
Is it important to like the people you study with?
Definitely, one should like his or her companion because you are to spend plenty of time together. You cannot be selfish. You will have to think for other person also. If you care for him or her, she will also care. So it's like give and take relationship.
Now you will have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You are to describe a tourist attraction you enjoyed visiting. You have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. You can make here some notes to help you if you wish.
My country is blessed with merits of places of interest of every theme. There are so many places to explore based on history, religion, culture, spirituality, nature, wildlife, leisure, science and technology. Here I would like to talk about most mesmerizing of all and which is combination of history, art, elegance. People call this one among seven wonders, Crown Palace or Taj Mahal, which is in Agra in state of Uttar Pradesh in my country. I visited this museum last year with my family during summer vacation. We booked railway tickets and had planned to visit places like Mathura Vrindavan also. We visited Taj first. My childhood desire of seeing this place got fulfilled and I was awestruck to see sheer work of art done by craftsmen and I really could feel why it is among seven wonders. We captured pictures of Taj Mahal from entry point at Crimson Gate, where the reflection of Taj Mahal fascinates you in pond as you move further. Then, view from mosque entry is also very breathtaking. Additionally, view from the Yamuna river at backside also spellbounds. While strolling there, I thought the presence of river Yamuna, which has witnessed the golden age of Indian history when Taj was under construction and then modern times. All in all, though people are familiar with the history behind Taj Mahal, the thing to explore is the work of art and the expertise in architecture craftsmen in 17th century India had, and above all, the wealth Mughal Empire possessed to get this masterpiece made. According to search done on internet, it had costed 9.17 crore in those days, which comes to 70 billion rupees in present times, which sounds to be almost impossible for anyone.
That is the end of part 2. Now, in part 3 of your speaking interview, I would like to ask you some questions about different kinds of tourist attractions. What are the most popular tourist attractions in your country?
As said earlier, my nation has place of interest of every shade, so it becomes challenging to me to choose best? I think this depends on perception of people. People who are religious, they like exploring temples, shrines, or churches, whereas people who are nature lover, they visit Himalayas and different hill stations. Additionally, people who are fond of wildlife, they visit forest reserves and sanctuaries. From my angle, place like Taj Mahal, Golden Temple, Mount Abu, Ajanta Ellora caves fascinate people most.
How do the type of tourist attractions that younger people like to visit compare with those that older people like to visit?
Without an iota of doubt, there is big difference between taste of both age groups. Elders prefer spiritual, cultural, historic places. On the contrary, youth choose vibrant, noisy, or adventurous places like shopping malls, hill stations with trekking, or river rafting.
Do you agree that some tourist attractions, for example, national museums, galleries, should be free to visit?
That is quite debatable. From the perspective of people, they want to seek information and have glimpse of art pieces. These attractions should have free entry, whereas from the angle of authorities who have to maintain as well as preserve, they have to employ personnel and pay them. On the top of everything, in my opinion, people do not value things which are given to them free, hence, there has to be some entry cost.
Further, I would like to ask some questions about the importance of international tourism. Why is tourism important to a country?
In 21st century, tourism is proving as an avenue which could yield to tremendous fruit for the area as well as nation. With the arrival of visitors, there is boom in market and shopkeepers start selling items which can fascinate them. Then visitors need to pay to stay, eat, and they need traveling amenities. Consequently, there is economic boost in region which can create secure earning options for locals. Countries all over the world have understood the far-sighted relevance of this scenario and have poured lucrative amounts to endorse tourism.
What are the benefits to an individual visiting another country as tourist?
As an individual, a person gains a lot of information related to history, clothes, eatables, festivals, beliefs, religious places of interest, and many other things. Above all, whole fabric of culture is exposed to a person with which a person can adopt so many good things. What is more, if a person finds something sold there attractive and of demand in his native country, he can start business of import. Consequently, two nations can come closer and they can lay foundation of strong cultural economic relationship.
How necessary is it for tourists to learn the language of the country they're visiting?
I think learning language of that country lets to come closer to natives of host country. This way a person can easily interact with locals and as a result natives can also feel sense of closeness with outsiders. This way again foundation of strong economic terms between two nations can be laid.
Right, that is the end of the interview. Thanks very much for talking with me and good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for listening.